and bows, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer of Custom Chic, and if you're new here, let me be the first one to welcome you. If you are into fashion, travel, and just lifestyle related content, this is your new home. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. And I drop videos every Wednesday and every Friday. Today we're going to be talking about designer looks for less. Not dupes, but actual designer looks for less. I'm going to share with you guys 3 of my favorite resale pre-loved websites, which is the modern day term for vintage, which is the modern day term for somebody else owned it before you did. Okay? And if you're comfortable with that and you still want to pay a little money but not a pretty penny, I'm going to share those tips with you guys. We're going to get into my outfit, I'm going to do the intro, and then without further ado, let's get into it.
I went for a monochromatic look today. My ASOS clutch, you guys have seen this in previous videos. I paired it with a slip dress that I purchased from Target, Pretty Little Things Gladiator strap-up heels, and then I threw on this twill knit that I purchased from ASOS, even though the designer is misguided.
Okay, where am I buying luxury items for the low? My favorite and probably most frequented website is The Real. Now, they are a luxury consignment website. They opened up, well, not opened, but they started in 2011, and they actually offer people or clients the option to consign their items as well. I have never done it. I know it's similar to eBay where they do charge a fee or a commission fee if they sell your item. I'm presuming the longer you have it up there, the longer it's going to take to sell, but if you have a hot item, luxury item, you might want to check them out to sell it. Anyway, let's get back to it. So The Real has men's, women's, children, home, art, small goods, small leather goods, all kinds of stuff. I typically frequent The Real for items that are out of season. So if I can't walk into like a Gucci or Louis Vuitton and purchase the item that I'm looking for, or if I'm not happy with the dupes that are out, that's where I'll go. I'll go to The Real. Now, I have this bag, the 2005 Steries Louis Vuitton Speedy in the size 25. For the life of me, I have no idea where that bag is. So for demonstration purposes, what I did is I went on The Real and I'll pop up the video so that you guys can see how you can actually find some of these items. So the more specific you are, the better you have the chance of actually finding it. Now, as you guys can see, this bag is sold out. So what do? I add my little name on the wait list. Because I'm already a member, it's not going to ask me for that information. But if it's your first time, it may prompt you to actually put that information in. And I see that there's more than one option, so I can see the price points. And I mean, it's a vintage bag, which really means that somebody else owned it before you did. And if you're comfortable with that, that's fine. And you can literally see, like, on the website what the condition is. You can't tell how many people have owned it before, but you can see the different price points, so you can tell whether or not you're getting a good deal. Now, you can probably find some of these things on like an eBay or a Poshmark. I just prefer The Real because they're certified. I know who I'm dealing with, and if I'm not happy, I can just return it. They give you, or they send you rather, with your product a prepaid envelope and postage, so you can send it right back if you are not happy. I also go to The Real for shoes. Sometimes there are shoes that I see on people or that are featured that are vintage, you know, somewhere online, or a favorite designer or a friend of mine, and they're like, girl, I bought these years ago. And I have a very obsessive personality, so if I like something, I have to have it. And I saw these shoes lately, or recently rather, on Monroe Steele. One of great YouTubers, I love her. She didn't have it in this exact print, but she definitely had the same style. So I went to The Real. These are by number 21. And I mean, look at this mule. Look at the workmanship on this shoe. The construction, can you see that? Like, yum. So as soon as outside opens, I will be figuring out a way or a place to wear these, but for right now, they will be used for decoration purposes. So that is my tidbit on The Real. Let's get to the next one. Oh, that's an airplane. Can you guys hear that? That's an airplane. I'm sorry, that is like few and far in between these days that just made me really excited. Hopefully they are shipping packages or getting stuff to the frontliners that they really need to, or they are, you know, just carrying regular passengers. Oh, the days. It'll be coming. Anyway, Next up on the list is Fashion File. So Fashion File was started in 1999 by Sarah Davis, and I'm shouting her out because she is a fellow attorney. She started Fashion File as a consignment shop because she needed money to go to law school. And if you know anything about law school, it's expensive. Anyway, so Fashion File works a lot like The Real Real. I don't know how I just forgot that. We just taped that. It works a lot like The Real Real, except Fashion File to me is more geared towards purses and small leather goods. They do have shoes on there. I haven't personally purchased anything from Fashion File. I'm going to show you guys a video just how like the website interface looks like so you can see if you choose to go on there, but it's very much the same setup. You have shoes, you can pick by designers, you can pick by item, you can pick by new arrivals. They have a space at the bottom bar you guys can see as I'm kind of navigating through the website about, you know, the orders that you've placed, items on your wish list and things like that. So you can mark items that you're interested in and make sure that you'll be the first to get notified if and when they become available. I know they have sale items. I typically look on Fashion File for purses that are, I don't want to say out of season, but maybe like a season or two behind, which is, I guess, out of season. But okay, you know what I'm saying, right? So if it's not something that's a new arrival, but I do want it, it's not so far back that it's considered vintage, I will look on it for that. I typically stock Chanel purses, especially the flat boy bag, on Fashion File. I own one and I bought it pre-loved, but I didn't buy it on Fashion File. I purchased it from a pop-up shop in New York City, and I did like a charge cent. But anyway, those bags are expensive, so if you don't want to spend your entire budget on those bags, Fashion File is a good alternative. Now, I haven't personally had any experience, but if you guys have, definitely drop something in the comments because I'd be interested to know how it works. And obviously I think you can consign with Fashion File. I don't exactly know the particulars because I haven't done it, but luxury items for less. The Real Real was the first one. Fashion File is the second one. It used to be smaller. Now I think they're based out of Beverly Hills, California. I don't know that they have a brick and mortar store, but they may. So check them out. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave something in the description box. Alright guys, next up on the list is ShopTagger, and it's spelled SHOPTGR, ShopTagger. So I typically use the app version because it's just a lot easier for me, and I'll showcase a video of me using it so that you guys can see how it works. So essentially what happens is, let's say you have an item that you want to purchase, and you don't necessarily either have the money at the time, or you're not so sure about it, or you're like, this is way too much, I don't know that I want to buy this for this much. So ShopTagger allows you to save the item, and when it goes on sale, you'll get a little pop-up notification and it'll let you know. So I purchased this top from ASOS. Well, it was $32 when I purchased it. It's still $32. But anyway, it's telling me that it's on sale. So if I wasn't ready to purchase at the time, now that I know that it's on sale, ShopTagger will let me know, and I can go ahead and make a decision on whether or not I want to buy it. Now this is really cool because it works for stores or websites like of all levels, right? It doesn't have to be super high end. While you can save something from a Neiman Marcus, from a Bloomingdale's, from a Nordstrom's, and those high-end designer shops, you can also save something from like the fast fashion stores like your ASOS, your Mangos, your H&M's, Forever 21, Zara, things like that. So ShopTagger is really good because one, it helps you save money because you don't necessarily have to purchase the item at the time, but you can also get notifications when they go on sale. So it kind of does all the dirty work for you. Like if you're like me, sometimes you're constantly stalking an item. Remember, I got that obsessive compulsive personality, so if I want something, I'm gonna keep checking until it's available. Well, ShopTagger does all of that work for me. It'll tell me when things are on sale. I've been watching the YSL, the Saint Laurent canvas bag for forever now, and it's forever on sale on Neiman Marcus, but it's still not to a price where I want to get it. So when and if that happens, ShopTagger will let me know, and if that doesn't work, I can probably catch it on The Real Real. Right? So those are my three favorite resale, designer / consignment, pre-loved, vintage, somebody already owned it shops to use online when I want some luxury items that I don't necessarily want to pay full market price for. Now, there's some other ones on the list. I'm gonna throw them out there so that you guys can have them. I chose these three because they were my three personal favorites, but here we go. So here's the list. There is Bagista, there's Rebel, there's Rebag. What goes around comes around. I love that. That is like, talk about a play on words, right? What goes around comes around, because that's really what fashion is, right? What was in before is gonna go out. What goes out comes back in. Right now, especially, we're seeing a lot of like 70s, 80s. I'm loving the acid wash jeans, you know, the neons, all of that. I'm here for it all. I just want outside to open so that we can actually experience it. But anyway, there is Vide Dressing, there is Edit Secondhand, there is Rewind Vintage, and Designer Exchange. Some of these are UK based and some of these are American based, which doesn't really matter because they're all online shops. I don't know if a lot of these have brick and mortar stores, but that's my list, guys. We just went through 3 of my favorites, which is the Real, Fashion File, and Shop Tagger for purchasing luxury items for less. Tips and tricks on how you can find those things that are out of season that you still want to have in your closet, and then other places that you can shop and see whether or not they have some items that you didn't know you wanted because you hadn't seen them yet. That's usually how my shopping experiences work, right? I didn't know I wanted it because I didn't know it existed. So if you stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching. You know what to do. Like the video, share the video, click the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know each time I drop a video, which is every Wednesday and every Friday, and we're gonna be doing fashion in a flash on a Friday. Happy hump day to you guys. See you on Friday. Bye-bye.